to another episode of the Dead or Alive 5 Move Exhibition Question Answering Whatever This Is series. I am your hostess with the mostest, the perfect Pinty Pirate Pony Princess, the badass bitch, Blood 13 of the Rooster Teeth website. It's a new day. Hopefully my brain will function properly and not fucking trip me up constantly, and I will be able to fucking talk like a normal human being, person, thing. So today we're doing Eliot, who, as I explained before... Actually, no, Eliot's one of the few that doesn't have a shirt off. He probably does in DLC, but, primarily, in his main outfits, he doesn't. I'm going to use this outfit, though, because I think it looks awesome. So, whatever. As always, outfits are just completely, they don't matter. They're aesthetic, basically. It doesn't fucking change anything about your attacks. Anyways, though, the question this time around is, how did you discover the Rooster Teeth community, and why should anyone watch Rooster Teeth's content? So, the second part of that question we'll get to way later. So, how did I discover Rooster Teeth, though? I discovered Rooster Teeth, I don't entirely know how to describe it, because I can't remember exactly how it ended up being the way it did. But, pretty much, back in the day when the internet was just dial-up, America Online and such, I used LimeWire and Kazaa to download, music and pictures and video and such, because really that was just, it was the early form of torrent, in a way. And pretty much that's just what everybody used to do everything, in a sense. Of course, that eventually ended up just being virus heaven, but whatever. So at some point, my friends and I decided, hey, let's, use this thing to look up Halo videos, because sometimes you could find videos of people, getting on top of levels and such. And it was always just really interesting to see what people would do. And then there were occasionally really funny videos, too, just because people were putting everything on Kazaa/LimeWire. So, we were looking things up, and if I recall correctly, I was with them when I found it. I don't know for sure if I found it with other people or if I found it when I was alone. But, at some point, the trailer for Red vs. Blue came up. And it was before Red vs. Blue had came out. It was when, it was actually, come to find out later, the day that they put the trailer up in the first place. I don't know if they had put it on Kazaa or LimeWire themselves, or if somebody online had found the trailer and put it up on there, either trying to become famous or spreading word. I don't know. This move is difficult, by the way. Damn it. I don't know how to fucking do this. Hang on a second. Let's pause the story while I figure this one out. No. There we go. Thought I did that 7 times, but apparently not. So like I said, though, so we discovered the trailer for Red vs. Blue the day that it came out. And we were like, okay. It wasn't anything at the time. The trailer was funny, but it wasn't okay, well, we need to know what this is. So, we waited around. We didn't really wait around, actually. We kind of forgot about it. It's We figured it was one of those things, somebody made this thing just as oh, look, this is what we can do, and then it's never going to go anywhere. We're never going to see anything about this ever again, pretty much. So we just completely forgot about it and ignored it. And then, lo and behold, a couple of months later, again, cruising Kazaa and LimeWire, we eventually found the first episode of Red vs. Blue uploaded through there. And again, I don't recall if I was with people when I found it, or if they were with me, or if I was alone. But regardless, the first episode of Red vs. Blue was found, and it was fucking hysterical. Why is this move? There we go. Christ. So yeah, we found that, and it was absolutely hilarious, though. I'm trying to think about what happened from there. I feel like it was pretty much just that we, you know, like, we got into Red vs. Blue after that. Like, we waited for the next episodes to come out, and every time one would show up on Kazaa or LimeWire, because, you know, we didn't ever go to the website because we were stupid, we would be all excited whenever we found one. We just assumed that, like, all the episodes were out there. We didn't assume they were still making it. We assumed the episodes were all out there, and that we just didn't know, like, where to find them, pretty much. So every time one showed up, we're like, oh, we found it finally. Not knowing that we were finding them as they were coming out. I think it was probably around episode 10 when we finally figured out what was actually going on, and realized we had been watching pretty much serial content as it happened. Let's see, though. So yeah, we pretty much were on board with Red vs. Blue from the very beginning, my friends and I were. So I've been watching Red vs. Blue since literal day one. I'm pretty much as far back in the fandom that you can get without having seen the schedule, which apparently nobody has ever seen. But anyways... Fucking... Really, Eliot? What am I doing wrong? There we go. So that happened, though. We watched all the way through Season 1, and it was fucking amazing. We loved it, and of course, we were like, well, what's gonna happen next? We want to know what's gonna happen, because we saw all of Season 1. Oh, this is gonna suck. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. It was easy enough. Eliot's moves are a little bit tricky. Damn it, you bastard. Damn it, you bastard. Why? What is going on? There we go. No. So, like I said, we found all of Season 1 and watched that. It was lovely, whatever. So then we started waiting for Season 2, and of course, all we had to go off of for Season 2 was that, you know, it's coming. And so we waited and waited and waited, and Season 2 was a long wait at the time. So we had come to the conclusion of, okay, well, here's an idea. We have their website address, because it's at the end of every video. Let's go there and see what that says. And of course, the website at the time didn't really say much of anything except, you know, sponsor, da-da-da-da-da, buy shirts, that kind of thing. There was nothing about when Season 2 was coming. So we're like, okay, well, there's a contact email address. Let's just ask. So I was the one to do this, and I wish I still had the email. I probably do if AOL keeps, like, all their old email shit. But what I did was just simply ask, when is Season 2, or when are you making Season 2? And the response I got back within 24 hours just said, whenever we fucking stop getting people asking us when we're making Season 2. Might not have been that exact wording, but that's pretty much what it said. And it was like, well, it was one of those things, too, where I was just at that age where I assumed that a response like that meant that I had pissed them off, actually. So I just kind of, like, went far away from that email and told my friends, like, yeah, we pissed them off, I think. Hang on, I can't get this fucking move! Eliot, why? There we go. So that was my first interaction with somebody at Rooster Teeth, and I assume that was a message that was personally typed by somebody. I would assume Gus, because it sounds very Gus-like. But from there, you know, we've just waited a while, and then Season 2 finally came out, and we were like, oh yay, Season 2! And much excitement ensued, and by that time we had become associated with a website So we got it from the website. I'm gonna kick her with that move. So we got those episodes from the website, and from there, everything we got was from the website directly instead of going through Kazaa or whatever. And pretty much from there, it's history. We watched all the way up through Season 5. And we thought, okay, Red vs. Blue is over now. Because that was the initial thing, was that Red vs. Blue was over after Season 5. Season 6 had not been planned for a long time. And pretty much nothing else ever happened again until Recovery 1, which I did not see. I don't think I saw Recovery 1 until almost, like, the middle of Season 8. And then I waited for the 3-pack of DVDs to come out before I actually bought them to actually see Seasons 6, 7, and 8. Not that I knew they were coming out, that's how long I waited before trying to get back into it. So, and let's see here. I mean, it was a very long time. Like, after Season 5, I had stopped paying attention to Red vs. Blue and Rooster Teeth in general completely until probably almost, I want to say almost 2011 or 2012. And it was around that time when I was online regularly at my cousin's house. And at the time, I was using... what was it? It was a combination of GameFAQs and Xbox360achievements.org. To, like, they were just my social outlets, basically. Like, I would go on the forums there and talk to people. And at some point, whenever I picked up Red vs. Blue again, I decided, hey, I'm gonna see if anyone remembers Red vs. Blue. And in typical GameFAQs fashion, nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about. And when I said I couldn't believe that no one had heard of Red vs. Blue as long as it had been around, it turned into people calling me an asshole for saying that I couldn't believe that they didn't know what the fuck an obscure thing was. So, you know, fuck those people, fuck all that. So I decided, okay, people here don't know what the fuck it is. People over on Xbox360achievements.org vaguely knew what it was, but nobody really cared enough to talk. So I thought, well, you know, the Rooster Teeth site probably still exists. I'll just go over there and talk to people there. So I did. And lo and behold, there was a fuck ton more stuff than I ever imagined there being. Videos, like, forever and ever. And I'm doing something wrong, I think. There we go. So, billions of videos, and I was like, well, okay. Let's watch all of these, because I'm an idiot that way. Jesus H! Hang on. Let's just skip that one for later. So, I ended up getting into the community that way because I wanted to talk more about Red vs. Blue that I had gotten back into. And conveniently, you know, Season 9 had, I think, either finished already or was just finishing. So, not very long after that, I got the Season 9 DVD and watched that after watching the other 3 seasons that I had missed forever. And I was pretty much back into Red vs. Blue, and then I was able to follow Season 10 as it happened, which is a whole other story we'll get to in some other part. So, that was how I got back into Rooster Teeth after many years of not being into Rooster Teeth. And sort of leading into, like, a similar thing with Rooster Teeth. At some point when Red Dead Redemption came out, I had been trying to fucking get, like, the Horseshoe achievement. I think it was just to get a single ringer in Horseshoes. It didn't matter if you won or lost the game after that. And I couldn't fucking do it for the life of me. So I looked up videos online, and the first video I found was an Achievement Hunter video. And keep in mind, I had been out of the Rooster Teeth loop for going on 5 years or something at that point. So, I watched the video, and it's Jack and Jeff in the video, and I'm listening to these people talking, and I'm like, wait a minute. That's the guy who does Griff's voice in Red vs. Blue. I didn't know who Jack was at the time because I didn't know anything about Achievement Hunter. So I remember distinctly at the time being pissed off that whoever the fuck Achievement Hunter was would basically just go out and find the guy who does Griff's voice and be like, hey, come do a video with us. will get popular. Basically, is what I assumed that the whole thing was there. And it was just like a thing of like, what a cheap way of like getting yourself noticed online to fucking go off and find famous people to promote your own, like, everything. I don't know why necessarily it annoyed me. I guess just, I don't fucking know. I guess it was me being hipsterish, probably. But, like I said, that was way back when Red Dead came out. So then, of course, like I said, I got back into Rooster Teeth, and I was flipping through everything, and then I noticed there was an Achievement Hunter thing. So I'm like, why does that sound familiar? And I eventually, like, clicked on it, and looked at some of Achievement Hunter's things, and it was like, oh, these people are actually part of Rooster Teeth. And they make things that are basically just, you know, they make video guides and other things, and also 100,000 other videos at the time, and I was like, well, I'm an idiot. So I looked at a couple of Achievement Hunter's things, and it was like, eh. I forget exactly what I saw first. I really can't remember what video I saw first. That wasn't like an achievement guide or something. But I distinctly remember there being like a million Minecraft Let's Plays at the time, and I was like, what is this Minecraft thing? It's like, I'd heard people talking about it, like, just constantly everywhere, and I was like, okay, this Minecraft thing is, like, extremely popular, I don't care, whatever. So they were, like, on episode 3 or 4 of the Minecraft Let's Plays by then, and I was like, why is Minecraft so popular? So I was ignoring all the Let's Plays because I assumed they were going to be boring, because I assumed Minecraft was boring because I never played it before, because I'm an idiot that way. And so I looked through their videos, and, like, the one thing I found that seemed interesting was Rage Quit. So I watched an episode of that, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, this is hysterical. I think the first episode of Rage Quit I saw was actually the Mirror's Edge episode, and I love Mirror's Edge. So I watched it, and at first I thought, well, this guy's just being angry because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. This is stupid. And then I realized, oh wait, this is performance art. He's playing it up, being an asshole. So I watched more Rage Quit, and it was fucking hilarious, and I'm like, this is amazing! So, eventually, through all of that, Michael became my favorite Achievement Hunter, because, really, he was the one that got me into Achievement Hunter in general, and in a way played a part in me getting back into Rooster Teeth in the first place. How the fuck do I turn Eliot around? Turn around, Eliot, you fuck. Don't taunt, damn it! Well, don't do those taunts. Do a different taunt. That doesn't help me. Eliot, please. How do I... How? Hang on a second. Is there a way that I can turn myself around? Apparently not. Sweet. Oh, there we go. It was seriously just back and punch. I'm really dumb. So anyways, though, that is pretty much the whole story of me and Rooster Teeth and how I everythinged with them. I'm trying to do the wrong thing there, by the way. I still do the wrong thing. I'm still doing the wrong thing somehow. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Punch, punch, back, forward, punch. And I'm doing it wrong somehow. What's the difference? There's like a slight difference. God damn you, Eliot. Eliot, you fucker. God damn these moves and their fucking specifics. So, that's pretty much the entire story of Rooster Teeth in my life. I could actually go a step further and say that it's because of Rooster Teeth that I am currently with the person that I'm with romantically, because Ruby is what caused us to start talking to each other. So, if everything works out, I will owe my relationship to Rooster Teeth, which a lot of people do, honestly, but not the point. So anyways, though, as for why other people should watch Rooster Teeth, this is a tricky one because there's really no answer. You should watch what you want to watch. You should follow the people you want to follow. Rooster Teeth, I think, are worth paying attention to because they're funny. They're very funny, actually. And they're very creative and intelligent, and the things they make are not only funny, but they are also good in terms of they can tell a story, or they can make you think. They're basically not just a one-dimensional group of, let's make funny, stupid shit, and nothing else. Granted, they do put funny in everything, but that's because that's the kind of people they are. What am I doing wrong?! Punch, punch, forward, back, punch. Or back, forward, punch. Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter because it's all the same fucking shit! Oh my god. My back was not too hard that time. There, Christ, a monkey. Shit. So anyways, though, it's, like I said, you can't really say, like, why somebody should watch something, because in the end, it's up to them and their tastes. And everyone's tastes are different. Not everybody will enjoy something, even if it's the best thing in the world, there will always be somebody who doesn't enjoy it because it's just not their thing. Oh, here we go again. Fuck. Nope, didn't get it. Nope, didn't get it. Son of a bitch. Shit, wrong thing. Alright, so it's punch, kick, punch, 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 and this. And I fucked it up. Damn it! I think it has to be like the at the same time thing for pressing forward and punch, which is really difficult in the moment. God damn you, you bastard. It's not it either. Nope. Alright, let's try this here. Punch, kick, punch, 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 and... Nope, still got it wrong. You are a bastard, sir. It's the exact same thing as the last one, it's just with the punch kick at the beginning, so it's really annoying. God damn it, he's doing like the exact right thing up to the very end and then it fucks it up. Punch, kick, punch, 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 over, punch, whatever. It's like I'm getting exactly the right moves at the bottom, but I'm not doing the timing right somehow, and it's fucking me up. You're an asshole, Mr. Grinch. Alright, what if I did this? Nope, that didn't work. I did not work because it was the wrong thing. You were an asshole! There we go! Jesus fuck. Eliot has a very complicated moveset in case it wasn't obvious. But, where was I? I guess just pretty much, yeah, you can't tell somebody why they should get into something because everyone's gonna be different. It's just the end of the whole fucking thing. So, I'll tell people get into Rooster Teeth because Rooster Teeth is fucking amazing. And, you know, beyond that, if they don't, then they don't. It's the same thing I have with My Little Pony. I will tell people that My Little Pony is great, they should watch it, but I'm not going to, like, say, like, oh, if you don't watch it, you're wrong, because everyone has different tastes. So that's pretty much all there is to it, you know. Rooster Teeth is just worth getting into if you want to. I feel like I could say more, but I don't know what else there is to say, really, on that. guess the side benefit is the community, because the community of Rooster Teeth, like, the fans, are a fucking amazing bunch of people. They are probably some of the nicest and most fun people to talk to. Some of them not so much, but, you know, every group has its bad eggs. Alright, now we're on this fucking move. Actually, that's the long one again, just backwards. So let's skip that again. I can't, actually, this time. Well, I could, but I don't know what to go to next, so that's a problem. I guess I have to go to these. Use the fucking stomp, Eliot. Alright, so now we're on these moves. Which is good because I've pretty much, as conveniently as I can, wrapped up the Rooster Teeth discussion. So let's see if I can do this. Holy shit. Punch, kick, punch, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, 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 kick, punch. Jesus Christ, that was a juggle move from hell! Punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, 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 kick, punch. That was amazing that I did both those in one fucking try. There you have it, though. That was Eliot's moveset. Hooray! So that took forever. But it's done. Thank God. I got through the moves that I could barely fucking do. Either way, though, hope you enjoyed it. And, as always, come back next time for another moveset, another character, and another question.